Hello everyone and welcome back to Wild Thing Yoga. My name is Mackenzie and I'll be your teacher on this 23-minute intermediate power flow. So this class is going to be sweaty, it's going to be challenging, so if you're ready to see what your body can do, maybe take it somewhere it hasn't been before, get ready, grab your mat, grab a water, let's get started. Beginning in Hero's Pose, resting the left hand over the heart and the right hand onto the belly. Feeling the hands rise and fall with each breath. Taking your inhales deep into the lower belly and exhaling them out fully. Inhaling into the lower belly and then exhaling if you were emptying a cup, releasing it from the lower belly and then from the chest. Inhaling deep into the lower belly, then exhaling it all out. Inhaling into the lower belly, then exhaling all that no longer serves you. Staying present in this moment, allowing yourself to connect. Keeping our nice long inhales and exhales. Breathing for a couple more breaths before we begin our intermediate flow. On your next inhale, coming over to downward facing dog, reaching the hips up and back. Bending through the knees, sitting the booty back before extending the legs, lifting the hips up high. Maintaining connection with the breath, adjusting anything that needs adjusting, maybe pedaling out through the legs, warming up through our hamstrings. Taking a moment to really feel into the body. How are you feeling? Answering honestly and without judgment. Inhaling, shifting over onto hands and knees, dropping the belly, shining the heart forward, cow pose. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, dropping the belly, shining the heart forward, cow pose. Exhaling, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, dropping the knees and the belly, shining heart forward, cow pose. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the right leg up towards the sky and opening through the right hip. Lifting onto the toes of the left foot, drawing the knee towards the chest before planting the right foot in between the hands, lowering the back knee, lifting the arms to frame the ears in low lunge. Inhaling, framing the right foot. Exhaling, tucking under the toes, pulling the left knee in towards the chest before stepping it back. Inhaling, lifting the arms up to frame the ears, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the right with an open heart. Inhaling, arms up towards the sky, high lunge. Exhaling, planting the hands, stepping back, lowering down onto the belly. Tenting the fingertips, lifting the chest up, baby cobra. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, lifting the chest, looking over the right shoulder, cobra, twisted. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, lifting up, looking over the left shoulder in a twisted cobra. Exhaling, lowering down. Placing the hands back under the shoulders, lifting it back towards downward facing dog. Taking a moment to catch the breath here. Inhaling, lifting the left leg up, opening out through the left hip. Exhaling, drawing the knee towards the chest before stepping the foot between the hands, lowering the right knee down, lifting the arms up to frame the ears. Low lunge. Exhaling, planting the hands, tucking under the right toes, pulling the right knee towards the chest, perch pose. Inhaling, stepping it back, lifting the arms up, high lunge. Exhaling, open-hearted twist towards the left. And then cartwheeling the hands down, stepping it back, lowering down onto the belly, tensing the arms out, inhaling, lifting the chest for cobra, exhaling, lowering down, inhaling, lifting the chest, looking over the right shoulder, twisted cobra, exhaling, lowering down, inhaling, lifting the chest, looking over the left shoulder, exhaling, lowering down, bringing the hands back underneath the shoulder, lifting up one straight line, and then back into downward facing dog. Breathing here. Maybe taking a pedal out through the legs. Inhaling, reaching the right foot up towards the sky. Exhaling, pulling it towards the chest before stepping it between the hands. Left knee taps down, low lunge, arms frame the ears. Maybe taking a little deeper into the back bend before exhaling, planting the hands, tucking under the left toe, pulling left knee in towards chest perch pose. Inhaling, stepping it back, lifting it up, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the right, maybe this time a closed twist with the hands at heart center. Left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Inhaling, back up, high lunge. Exhaling, left foot spins down so it's parallel to the back edge of the mat, warrior two. Inhaling, reverse warrior. Exhaling, forward to extended side angle, right forearm rests on right knee, left arm reaches over the ear. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, sky archer, grabbing onto the right wrist with the left hand before folding over into triangle pose. The right hand can rest on the shin or on the ground, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Maybe bringing the left hand onto the left hip before lifting it up and back to reverse warrior. Cartwheeling the hands down on the exhale, lowering down through chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And then exhaling back, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up towards the sky, exhaling, stepping it in between the hands, right knee taps down, low lunge, arms reach up to frame the ears. Maybe deepening the back bend, exhaling, framing the foot, tucking under the right toes, pulling the right knee in towards the chest, perch pose. Inhaling, stepping it back, lifting the arms up, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the left, right elbow on the outside of the left knee, left elbow towards the sky. Inhaling it up and over, warrior two, back foot spins down parallel to the back edge of the mat. Inhaling forward, left elbow rests on left thigh, extended side angle, tipping it up and back, reverse warrior. Right arm drops down, right leg. Inhaling it forward, warrior two. Exhaling, extended side angle. Inhaling, straightening out through the front leg, grabbing onto the left wrist with the right arm for sky archer before folding over the front leg into triangle pose. The hand can rest on the shin or on the floor, gazing up towards the top hand, energy through the top fingers. Lifting it back up, reverse warrior. Then exhaling, cartwheeling the hands down, stepping back, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Catching your breath. Inhaling, lifting the right leg up towards the sky. Exhaling, stepping it in between the hands, left knee taps down, arms reach up towards the sky, low lunge. Exhaling, framing the foot, coming to perch pose. Maybe this time we keep the hands elevated, lifted off the ground. Inhaling back, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the right, palms at heart center. Inhaling it up and over to warrior two, back foot spins down parallel to the mat. Exhaling, lifting it up and back, reverse warrior. Inhaling, extended side angle, hand can rest on the inside of the foot or like before, forearm to upper thigh. Left arm reaches over the head. Inhaling it back up, warrior two, grabbing onto the right arm with the left hand, extending through the right leg, archers. Exhaling, folding forward into triangle pose. Hips pulled back, right leg stays extended. Hands can rest on the shin, on the ground. Bending through the front knee, lifting it back up, warrior two. Exhaling, stepping it forward to chair pose, sitting the booty back so it's in line with the knees. Inhaling, stepping the right foot back for goddess squat, arms out into a cactus. Flipping it over, lifting up the back heel, the left arm comes down onto the inside of the right foot, twisted dragonfly. Placing pressure into the hand and foot, stepping it back over into wild thing. Dropping the hips down onto the mat, pulling the foot close to the inner thigh, knee pointing up towards the sky. Exhaling, folding forward, maybe taking a bind, wrapping the arms around the right knee and behind the back. Inhaling, reaching the arms up towards the sky, sending both legs forward. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, lifting it up, crossing at the ankles, shooting it back to chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Catching your breath for a moment before moving on to the left side. Inhaling, reaching the left leg up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, stepping it in between the hands, tapping the back knee down, lifting it up, low lunge. Exhaling the hands to frame the foot, pulling the right knee towards the chest, perch pose. Maybe hovering the hands. Inhaling, stepping it back, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the left, right elbow outside of left knee, left elbow reaches up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, opening it up, warrior two, back foot spins down parallel. Exhaling, tipping it up and back, reverse warrior. Inhaling forward, coming to extended side angle. The forearm can either rest on the thigh or the hand can come down on the inside of the foot and place on the floor. The right arm reaches up and over the ear. Inhaling, coming back up to sky archer, grabbing hold of the left wrist with the right arm, straightening through the left leg. Exhaling, folding forward into triangle pose. The hand can rest on the inside of the foot or on the shin, depending on your flexibility. Bending through the front leg, inhaling it up and back, reverse warrior. Exhaling, coming forward into chair pose. Belly button drawing to the spine. Exhaling, stepping the left foot out into Buddha squat, toes point towards the top corners of the mat, arms cactus out. Inhaling, right hand down onto the inside of the left foot, opening it out to dragonfly twist. Pressing into the hand and foot of the left, reaching the right leg up and over, coming into wild thing. Exhaling, sitting the booty down, pulling the left knee into the chest, and then exhaling, folding forward, maybe taking the bind, wrapping the left arm around the knee, right arm behind the back. Inhaling, coming to sit up. Exhaling, folding forward into a forward fold. Crossing under the ankles, shooting it back, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, jumping the feet towards the hands. Exhaling, stepping it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, stepping the feet, coming forward to forward fold. Exhale, grabbing onto opposite elbows in our ragdoll. Maybe rocking it back and forth, side to side, before coming to sit on the booty. Lifting the knees in towards the chest in boat pose. Extending the arms along the side of you. Inhaling, lowering down. Exhaling, drawing the knees over the hips, arms reaching up towards the sky, shoulders staying off the ground, sending the right leg, right arm forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale, sending left arm, left leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale, sending right arm, right leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale, sending left arm, left leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in, keeping the shoulders hovering the whole time. Inhaling, sending right arm, right leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhaling, sending left arm, left leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale, sending right arm, right leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale, sending right arm, right leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhaling, right arm, right leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhaling, left arm, left leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhaling, right arm, right leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhaling, left arm, left leg forward. Exhale, drawing it in. Giving your knees a hug quickly before pulling the hands behind the knees, rocking yourself up to boat pose. Exhaling, rocking it back. Inhaling, rocking it up, boat pose. Exhaling and back. Inhaling, rocking it up, boat pose. Maybe trying not to let your feet touch the ground. Exhaling it back. Inhaling it up, boat pose. Exhale, rolling it back. Maybe letting go of the knees. Inhaling it up, boat pose. Exhale, rocking it back. Inhaling up, boat pose. Exhale, rocking it back. Inhaling forward, boat pose. Maybe extending the legs out in front of you for full boat. And then crossing at the ankles, coming to a cross-legged seated position. Giving the neck a little release after the core work, rolling it from one side, and then rolling it over towards the other side. And then on your next inhale, reaching the arms up overhead, and then exhaling, folding forward over the crossed legs. Connecting back to your breath, allowing everything to slow down. On your next inhale, coming back up to seated, changing the cross of your legs before inhaling the arms up overhead and exhaling, folding forward once more, stretching out through the opposite side. On your next inhale, coming back to seated, uncrossing the legs and then rolling down onto your back. Taking a second here before lifting the legs up towards the ceiling. Bringing the hands behind the head, lifting the shoulders up off of the mat, and then inhaling to lower the legs, exhaling to lift them up. Inhaling, lowering the legs, exhaling, lifting up. Inhaling to lower, exhaling to lift. Make sure that your lower back is staying grounded on the mat at all times throughout this exercise. If at all the back lifts up, then maybe lower your legs a little bit less. Inhaling to lower, exhaling to lift. Inhaling to lower down, exhaling to lift. Inhaling to lower, exhaling to lift them up. Inhaling to lower, exhaling to lift. A few more. Inhaling, lower, exhaling, lift, and then giving yourself a nice big hug, drawing the knees into the chest, sending the left leg down the length of the mat, bringing the right knee over towards the left side with the left hand for a reclining spinal twist. Maybe opening the arms out to a T shape. And then on your next inhale, coming back through center, before sending the right leg down the length of the mat, bringing the left knee over towards the right in a reclining spinal twist. Inhaling back through center, and then exhaling, placing the feet close to the booty. Sending the hips up towards the sky, pressing into the heels, bringing the weight onto the shoulders, and then exhaling, lowering the hips. Inhaling, lifting it up, maybe interlacing the hands underneath you, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Remembering to press into the heels. And then exhaling to lower down. Once more, inhaling, lifting the hips, drawing the hands down the length of the mat, shoulder blades down the spine. Maybe holding the sacrum with the fingertips placing towards the heels. Drawing one knee into your chest and then the other, lifting both legs up into our shoulder stand, halasana. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine, engaging through the legs, sending energy out through the tips of the toes. Then bending at the knees, placing them on the forehead in a modified ear pressure pose. Maybe sending the hands back behind you before lowering down the legs onto your mat. Placing your feet down, coming into our final resting pose, Savasana. I hope you all enjoyed this intermediate power flow practice today. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll be posting new videos every Sunday, so you really want to hit subscribe and that notification bell so that you stay updated on everything wild. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and until next time, namaste.